I'm not a drug dealer. I swear to you, Dad. You believe me, right?
Of course I believe you.
It's really about a father going to unbelievable lengths by any means necessary to get his son out of prison.
His son is racked with a 10-year sentence, first-time, non-violent offender.
Jason is facing 10 years in prison. 10 years?
Get down! On the ground!
He goes to the U.S. attorney and says he strikes a deal, an unheard of a deal, by the way, of I'm going to infiltrate a Mexican drug cartel and try and bring you in a bigger fish so I could reduce my son's sentence.
I just want to help my son.
When we meet Agent Billy Cooper, he's busted the son, John Matthews' son, and he shows up at the trial in the courtroom and watches the plea, the trial unfold.
I know you've done this before, undercover. Do you have any advice?
Just be yourself, John. Try to be something you're not. They're bloodhounds, they'll smell it right away.
As I was reading the script, I read it and felt that about every 20 or 25 pages I had to call the director, Rick Waugh, and say, okay, so take me through this story again. This really happened? This happened? He goes, yes, this happened, this happened, this happened.
Show us your loyalty, and your future will be bright, my friend.
Every single character in there is rich and textured, and it gets really into how, when something like this happens, how lives are torn apart.
The film delivers a very emotional storyline because it's based on a true story. Not only just this particular case that it's based on, but it's also based on thousands and thousands of other cases that were affected by the mandatory minimum drug sentencing laws in America.
I was really amazed by this incredible story and lucky to get the material.
You play nice with the feds, man, but what happens when everyone finds out you're an informant? They're gonna come after our families, John.
There is no way I'm gonna let either side dictate our fates.
You know, everything you see happening on the screen actually happened.
It's going to resonate very deeply and bring to the forefront a lot of really important questions and also deliver, you know, this great Dwayne Johnson action adventure at the same time.
We managed audiences' expectations and we delivered nicely with the action.
Look, I love that I get to do this for a living. It's really what I love to do, and I'm really grateful that I get the shot, you know, and I think Dwayne feels the same way.
There's a great quote, it's one of my favorite quotes, which is, it's nice to be important, but it's even more important to be nice. And to me, it takes a lot of energy to be an a-hole or just be terrible to people, so much easier to be nice. Bad guys, that's the thing with bad guys, they always think they know better until they get their ass kicked.
Hey, John, you sure you can pull this off?
Trust me.